Okay. Wait, what's in my pockets? Oh, there's $1. It's $1 in there, y'all. All right. Last month, October, towards the end of the month, it was horrible. I'm still trying to get through and get over some things, but I'm just gonna explain to y'all why October in the last leg of it was a bad month for me. So on the 28th of October, it was my this many years anniversary. And I was excited about it because a few months prior I had made a decision to put all of my energy into it, especially with the government shutdown, especially with the way that things were going with the economy. I decided that I was going to put my best foot forward and then see how that goes. Turns out that I did a too good of a job putting my best foot forward, and I got offered a promotion. So on the 29th, I got called in to talk about that promotion that I kind of felt like on the inside I was going to get. They offered it to me, but terms of the deal wasn't correct, right? It didn't fit me, so I had to turn it down. That hurt. That hurt financially. It just hurt all around the board. Like, just every way you can think of it hurt. Especially in this economy, it hurt. I cried about it. I did. I sat there and I was boohoo crying. Then I go home and I get a phone call from my brother. He tells me that my last living grandparent, she passed away that morning on her birthday. That one, you think I cried earlier that day? Listen, I let whoever was in the room, I let them have it. Meaning, like, I let it all out. I had no air. I had no words. I couldn't. I broke. I snapped. After everything was said and done, after, my grandmother's homegoing, I started to think about what I really needed to be able to get through life. What would make me happy? What would make my kids happy? What would make my situation happy or better? And I realized that all the energy that I put into something that I'm now capped at, I wanted to take that energy back and put it into something that was unlimited, limitless. And that thing is YouTube and trading, specifically trading. So though I am sad about what happened last month, I cannot sit here and mope. I cannot sit here and just wallow in whatever it is that I'm feeling. I have to get up and I have to move on from here. And in order to not stay here, I have to get up and do something. So the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my best foot forward for the duration of 2025 and beyond. I'm not going to place a specific year on what I'm about to say, but I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm going to take the challenges that I currently have, and I'm going to see if we can pass them. If not, we're going to get more. We're going to fail until we succeed. And that's what this channel is about. This channel is about failing and succeeding. And when we succeed enough, then I can teach you how, but not before. I struggled a lot with trying to figure out what this channel was supposed to be about. I looked at other people's channel and they seem to all have it together. I don't have it together. I don't have a fancy vlog camera that I can take you guys outside with. I don't have it, right? But I personally want to see this through. So in this video, I'm going to show you all of the accounts that I have, challenge accounts. I have to preface that by saying challenge accounts because they're not funded at all. I've held on to these for 6 months now. I got laughed at for it actually, but hey, slow and steady wins the race, I feel like. I'm going to show you the balances on them. I'm going to show you who they're with if you don't know already. And then we're going to talk about the plan that I'm going to be implementing to see if we can pass them. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to pass them. Again, I'm going to fail. I'm not even going to cap. I think that anybody who tells you that you're not going to lose, I don't even know what's wrong with them. They shouldn't have even said that. But I'm probably going to lose more than I win. But the point is that we try. I have to try. And I'm going to. So let's take a look at these accounts and then we'll get into this plan. Okay. So I have 5 prop challenges, okay, across 3 different accounts or 3 different companies. You can see them up top. The tabs are Bright Funding, TX3 Funding, and Think Capital. These are not funded. These are all challenges that I have yet to pass. One of them are 1 step. One of them is a 2 step. And then, yes, I did it. One of them is a 3 step. Now, I know you might be wondering, like, girl, why would you get a 3 step? Because it was on sale. And I've had these since as early as June of this year. And listen, if I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do something on Black Friday, but heck, if the money is right, I might be adding to this collection. But if not, then we're just gonna see what happened with these 5. Okay. Now I'm gonna take you through the dashboards and things of that nature, and I'm gonna let you know about all 3 of these and what I like and don't like about them. I'm not gonna take that long, but I will tell you that this one right here, this 1 step right here, me no like it. Me no like it. This is Top Tier Trader, or they used to be. Now they're called TX3 Funding. And basically, this is a 1 step challenge. The goal is to get to $2,000. And before they transition over to being TX3 Funding, all that I had to worry about was the max lot rule. For me, the max lot is 5 lots, right? And then you had what they call what is it, over leveraging, or it's called an overage rule, which tells you that if you go over your max lot rule or your max allotted lots, or you place 1 lot consecutively, or if you don't wait a certain amount of time before placing another trade, you'll get a deduction or something like that. Outside of that, it was pretty much simple. But now they've kind of made it a lot harder. When I say that, they've tacked on a 30% consistency fee. They've tacked on a 30% consistency rule for the funded account. Then you have to have 0.5 days of profit for I think 3 to 5 days or something like that. So right now, out of the 3 of these accounts, I'm not really feeling TX3 Funding. I don't care if it's 1 step or 5 steps. It's not something that I want to do. On top of having to already try and pass these challenges, you got to tackle on all this other type of stuff for like what you try to make. I think that's the rule. I think that's the game, for people to make things hard. So right now, I'm not a fan of this company. Right now, I'm just trying to get through this first phase so that I can get funded, and then hopefully I can get a payout. Even if I get funded, I mean, even that for me would be enough. But I'm up 42.2% from my profit target, which is 2,000. And down here are all the trades that I've taken since, I think this was June or July. Let me see. This was July 3rd. Was my first trade. Excuse me. And this one you see here is this 49-cent one. I just did it so that I would not lose my account to inactivity, because that should tell you how much I trade this. Or I don't trade it, actually, because I don't trade it that much. Because after I figured out, or not even figured out, but after I learned about the consistency rule and the 0.5% or 0.5% a day profit that I have to make in order to be eligible for a payout, I was just like, you know what, it's too much work. I'll just do it when I get to it. So that's TX3 Funding. I used to want to use this prop firm a lot, but now I don't. And did I say that the consistency rule was 30%? I believe it's 30%. And I think they have different types of accounts. So I think one of the other accounts has a higher consistency rule. I think the other one is 50%. Somewhere around there. Okay, this is my top favorite actually right now. Is Bright Funded. I have 250Ks, one of which is in major drawdown. The other one is about $300, almost $400 in profit. This is the one that's in drawdown. I just closed the trade earlier today on gold. It was like $35. I have major work to do here. I could just be like, forget it, but according to this voucher code, if I pass this challenge, I get a free account. So I'll have 350Ks instead of two. So I'm going to be hard at work trying to find the pair that I want to trade, which is going to be, I believe it's going to be a GBP CAD or a Euro CAD. I'm telling you that now. It's going to be a CAD pair. Okay, it could be AUD CAD or NZD, but it's going to be a goddamn CAD pair. Okay, that's what we're starting out with. And then we're going to see how we get on with that, because I ain't got time to be messing with gold. Gold will kill me in a minute. This right here almost took me out. I'm telling you. That boy got the $50 so fast, it just went like down like 3 ticks, and it was just like, I said, let me close this up real quick. All right, let's look at this other one. I don't know what these children downstairs doing, but I wish they would stop. That's why I got to get funded, so I can get me some moolah, get some money so I can get out of here. All right, so this one is up $384. I still have 2 more days to trade on this. I have not traded on this. Actually, I should try to. This start date says 10, but that's when I got the account back. This is one of the ones where, this is why I love Bright Funding. I ended up not trading this for like 30 days, and I got a email. This is like the first time ever this has ever happened to me. I got an email saying that, hey, you breached the account. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I didn't. I thought it was fake. Then I go and they're like, well, sure enough, that's exact due to inactivity. And so I put it in the Discord, and Jared was like, hey, just reach out to them, see if they'll give it back. I'm like, nah, I ain't got my money's worth out of it, but still, it's like I didn't have these for 6 months. Like I'm good. So he goes and he start investigating. He's like, look, if you contact them, maybe they'll give it back. You know what? All right. So I go and I message them, and sure enough, they have a policy that says, or a rule that says, if you get flagged for inactivity, and basically you have up to 6 months to say, like, hey, my account is inactive due to inactivity, can you reactivate it? They'll reactivate it as long as you didn't do anything bad or anything wrong and your account is not breached. Then they'll give it back to you. So I'm not sure how many times they're gonna do it, but this is gonna be my only time, because I ain't got time. So the last time I traded on this one was today. No, this was like yesterday, day before yesterday, and I traded EuroCAD, and I lost like 6 cents just for the trading day. So I like Bright Funding. If I had to rate it from 1 to like 10, it would be like, actually they would be like number 1. Well, not 1 to 10, but like 1 being the best and like 5 being the worst. They would be 5. They would be first to me, because their customer service is like always on point, and I got my stuff back within 24 hours. That was just awesome. Now these are 2 steps, and I'm still working on these, right? Now these other ones are some monsters, right? This is the first time I've ever heard of it, and this is the first time I ever did it. And this is Think Capital. Think Capital is a new firm. They've been out for, I think, like maybe one or 2 years now. And I have a 5K with them and a 100K. Now these are, when I first found out about them, I failed these because I thought I was, I thought I was going to do something, and I didn't do nothing. Matter of fact, let me see. I failed this boy quick. I failed it doing what? What did I trade on it? I don't even know what it don't even tell you what you failed. No. I don't even know what I got for it, to be honest. Wait a minute. I thought they would at least told you what you got for, but I guess not. Anywho, we're gonna go back down here to this 100K. These are 3-step challenges, which means that there are 3 steps. So The first step is 7%. So that's 7,000 up there in the right hand corner. You got 7,000 right here. Then after that is 6,000. Then after that is 5,000. So, and then you get funded. And I think they still have the deal, I think, that says that, I think this is also a buy one, get one free type of thing. So I jumped on that. I am down like, I don't know, $42.36. These are the trades that I've taken. I've taken a total of maybe 4 trades on this whole account. Yeah, 4 trades. And that's where the 100K is sitting at. Now, when it comes to the 5K, I don't know why this is so hard for me. I'm not sure. I've learned that even with CAD, all it takes is 50 pips to pass this challenge, right? This is another one, again, that's 3 steps. There's, I think it's like 3, 2, 1. And so it shouldn't be that hard to pass. It shouldn't be. A 5K should be so simple. You can do a 0.5 lot or a 1 lot and just get 50 pips. That's it. I've already calculated it like backwards and forwards, inside and out. I just closed the AUD JPY trade for like $25 today. I traded today. That's why I say going forward, we sticking with one pair. I don't want to be going back and forth trying to, figure out the lot sizes and pips for different pairs and then figuring out when they move and all that other type of stuff. I know that sometimes the strategy might help you figure that out, but I ain't got time. I know that the CAD pairs that I trade, they move during London and New York. That is all of my accounts, where they are, where they stand. I feel more motivated now than ever to finish this up, to kind of sort of take my ideas and run with them, especially since I have more free time now. And now it's about just finishing the year strong, if I can, or just getting myself back to break even if I can. And then coming into 2026 in the first quarter, just ready. Let me do this. To trade, make content, and to just put my best foot forward. I've already decreed and declared that trading is going to be the way. Trading is going to be the thing that's going to get me to where I need to get to. It's going to help me get out of debt. It's going to help me pay for a house for my children. Because right now we're still in this crappy apartment. But, it's just going to do a lot of things. It's going to do exceedingly above all that I can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in me. Okay, I felt that one. So you guys be blessed. Take care. Any trades that I take, I'll put them in the Discord. So you guys be blessed. Take care. See you in the next videos. Toodles.